Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I have a message for Virgo today, and I have asked my guides in spirit to bring a message through the cards that will be deeply meaningful and helpful for you this week as you navigate your spiritual journey. And if you are new to this channel, I'm so glad that you're here. I strongly urge you to subscribe so that you can stay in contact every week with this high vibration information. And if you're returning, I super appreciate your presence. I'm so glad that you're here this week also. And I can't wait to get started with your reading. Before I do though, I want to mention that I'm offering really special Solstice New Year readings starting on Sunday. So these are special readings that really will help empower you with positive momentum going into 2021. You can find out more on my website, trueguidancetarot.com, or check out the direct link below. If it's not for you, then I would appreciate it if you could share it with someone who might find it interesting. So let's get straight into your reading. The universe pushes you forward, all aspects of yourself. It's trying to get you to move forward in a big way and to understand something more from a totality rather than a separation. So you may feel this kind of pushing forward of the universe, but Eight of Swords is how you're responding to it. So there's something that you're not seeing. There's some aspect of yourself or some aspect of this transformation that's still remaining hidden too, that you're actually kind of choosing to be blind to. So that's a little bit abstract. Let's get into it a little more practically. We've got the 10 of Cups, we've got the Sun in the middle, and we've got the 9 of Cups. So before explaining this, what this reading is talking about is the acknowledgement of the brightness of yourself within a social setting as well as within an individual self. Understanding the blessings that surround you within the context of your social setting, social environment, relationship with other people. Understanding the blessings that flow from there as well as the blessings that are you. Just your individual self, what you get. Sometimes there's a tendency to want to be self-effacing, and this sun is trying to get you to come forward and shine with the beauty of your own persona, your own creativity, and the light of your soul. So even though you may be feeling content within a role, within a family context, or within a certain definition of yourself, so, I'm happy because I understand myself as this. I'm happy because I understand that I am this for this person, or I am this for this person. The universe is trying to urge you to think a little bit more. This sun, which is the creativity, the inspiration of the soul, the true light of the soul, is shining into actually the 9 of Cups here, trying to show you that it's actually the individual generation of your soul path, of your particular soul light, that is also bringing you a lot of blessings. It's not just who you are for other people, what you're doing for other people, and how other people feel about you. It's actually that you on your own as a soul generate all this amazing blessings and abundance for yourself, and they're basically wanting you to give yourself more credit. Now, it's funny because we have a baby on both cards. So she's holding a baby, and this baby is riding a horse. So this is the relationship contextual child. So mother-child relationship. And it's, like I said, it's relational, it's contextual. Even the word mother doesn't mean anything without children, right? One needs the other. It's not just an independent, powerful woman who is good at nurturing. That's not what mother means. It means someone who has someone to nurture. So what your soul is asking you to do is understand yourself without these human trappings of roles. Understand the blessings that tend to come to you and define yourself in terms of those blessings, not who you believe you have to be to fit into a certain context. It's a little bit of a strange and different message. But this is a self-sufficient child who's strong enough to ride his own horse, has his own creative voice, has his own identity. And they're trying to get you to identify with that light more than they are trying to get you to identify with taking care of someone else with that light, or only understanding yourself as, well, okay, I have that light, but then someone else needs to take care of me. Or I need to reach out and I need to be this way for someone else. It's almost cutting you off from that family identity, from that social identity, from that relative identity, needing someone else to define you. And that's what we have here. Do you see how there's a split between the light and the dark? So she's trying to get you to move forward past that split between soul and persona. Persona is a contextual thing that works within the world, right? But soul is something that's eternal, that goes on forever. This white horse is connected to this sun card. And it's funny, in other decks, the child is actually riding a white horse. So she's trying to get you to see that it's your soul that has been driving all of this. Not to get too stuck in what the persona is asking you to do, because the persona is just a vehicle for the soul. What's behind all of this is the soul desire and the soul lessons to grow. And this is getting a little bit esoteric here, but the way to connect to your soul is to understand the blessings that come towards you. And it's those blessings that define you, not so much the expectations or the roles that other people put you in, or the feeling of wholeness you may feel when you're in that kind of family situation. That's just one of the blessings. That's not the definer. There's other blessings that are also the definers. Let me see if there's anything else they want me to pull out of here for you. Okay. Okay. So it's also understanding this spiritual principle that when we're down here, we have, again, two driving forces, the soul and the ego self. And the ego self, when it's the only one driving the cart, it only wants to do what it wants to do. The soul understands everything from a bigger perspective. So when you look back at those relationships, think about, okay, how did that help my soul grow? How did that help me? How did that help my soul learn? What did my soul gain from this? And then you start to see the relationships from more of a detached perspective rather than an attached relationship with expectations and conditions. So this is actually a very big shift that they're trying to put through to give you to consider that all relationships, no matter how we feel about them, no matter how close they are and how dear they are to our heart, all of them are about teaching our soul something. And in the process of relating, you're actually teaching their soul something as well. So it's just a different way of looking at relationships. Okay, I think we're going to close it there. If you have any questions, please reach out. And you know, I always love to hear from you. If you would like to check out the website for more information about the solstice reading or just other offerings, trueguidancetarot.com. And I will look forward to seeing you next week. Have a good one.